welcome everyone. We are Cats in Camo here today with the H&K VP9.
This is a 9mm double stack striker fired gun. I've been waiting for this episode for a long time. When HK came out with this, I believe in 2014, it was met with rave reviews, won Handgun of the Year in several national and international magazines, and for a long time in the States it was really hard to get. And today, we get to play with it. So, let's go over some basic specs first before we get to do the fun stuff. To start with, I mentioned before, it's a 9mm. Standard magazines for this gun are 15 round, and this comes in light. It's 26.56 ounces.
The barrel length on this gun comes in at 4.09 inches, bringing the total length of the gun to 7.34 inches. The width of the gun comes in at 1.32 inches, and the height comes in at 5.41 inches.
We're very precise with H&K. They do everything to the thousandths.
Apparently. Couldn't they just do 4.1? I mean, what's with the 4.09?
They wanted you to know. 4.09. It might matter.
I guess we're gonna find out.
I guess.
Alright guys, it's my chance to get a first look at the HK VP9. And it actually looks like a cool gun. Just kind of at a first glance. I'm liking the grips on this. They look really cool, so we're gonna check them out. We're gonna pull this out. We're gonna check the slide. We're clear. Clear! Okay. I do like, wow, this is light. This is a really light gun. I mean, I want to say this is a regular size gun. I'm still learning. I'm guessing regular size, but it's light. It feels really lightweight. I feel like I'm hardly holding anything. But I love the grips on this thing. They're really, there's paddle releases on both sides. I love paddle releases, especially when they're ambidextrous. That's awesome. Okay, so I get to do this in my natural hand now. Oh, look at that. The slide pops right out. Oh, that's so cool. Yay. I want to have fun playing with this. I was going to play with this off camera, so don't mind me. Okay, and I love, again, the grips have the little finger slits, or I don't know, finger indentions, whatever you want to call them, where you pick up the gun and it's almost like these grooves are telling you exactly where your fingers are supposed to go. You don't have to figure it out. You don't have to adjust constantly, being like, where does, it's just like natural. Bam, it's right there. I love that. Okay, so paddle releases. Yay! Okay, safety. I'm not seeing a safety, or at least an external safety, so I don't think there is one. Oh. I'm not sure which one of these buttons is the slide release. There's this button right here. Wait, is that even a button? I don't know. It looks like a button. Then there's these two over here. I want to say this is it. I could be wrong, but this to me looks like a slide release button. This one might be for takedown. We're going to find out with Dan when he takes it apart, and we'll see if I'm right or not. So I don't know what this thing does over here. It might just be for show. I don't know. But other than that, it looks kind of cool. Okay, let's try to keep it on target, or to point it and see if by moving it, it messes around a lot. Oh, wow. That's nice. Again, because it's lightweight, I feel like that's actually helping to keep the 3-dot sights together and not lose them or have to readjust or anything like that. So that's really nice. Really cool gun. I mean, I'm actually excited to shoot this. I really am. Another just little interesting fact, if you didn't know, H&K is actually a German company. So those guns are produced in Germany and then shipped over here. So that's, you know, kind of cool. I find it interesting to learn about different gun brands and which ones are in the USA and which ones are actually from around the world. And I think that's kind of cool that we get to use guns and play with guns that are from all around the world. I think that's kind of cool. So now we're going to let Dan take this gun and disassemble it and then reassemble it before we take it out on the range.
It's a pretty gun. We're going to make sure it's clear first before we start playing with it on camera. The slide release, or the magazine release on HK is a paddle release. So instead of a button, it's on the sides of the trigger guard. Push down, magazine comes clear. You're going to set it aside. You're going to push the slide all the way back and lock it open. There's a takedown lever, so it's a lot like a Sig Sauer in that part. And then just drop it, and it comes forwards. One of the nice things about this design is you don't have to fire. A lot of striker fired guns, you have to pull a trigger to get the slide to release. Notice I didn't. There's your frame assembly. Here's the slide we're going to take out. Double capture spring so nothing flies up and hits you. Barrel comes out clean. And ta-da! The HK VP9. And rather than just running this backwards to watch it reassemble, I'll do it for you. Barrel, guide rod, capture spring, on the rails, all the way back, lock it open, close the lever, run the action a couple times, make sure it's good to go, reinsert the magazine, and there you have it. This is the Volks pistol, the pistol of the people. Came out in 2014. Allie's going to light it up. She's going to do 5 rounds into the 7-yard target. We have 2 alien heads. She's going to shoot the lower one because it's on her level. Sneaky and short. And then she's going to do a magazine change. And then she's going to address the metal torso target at 12 yards. And hopefully ring it. Ring the bell. All right, the HK VP9. It is loaded, not chambered. Mag change.
Whoa.
Nice. Oh.
The
Last one was left.
Ah.
That was good. That was way better. We're going to do 3 rounds in the taller head, and then I'll do a double tap on the short one, and we'll do a magazine change, and I'll do a split double tap. We'll go low, high, and then pivot out and do 3 on the actual torso. Okay? 10 rounds. The HK VP9.
Thank you guys so much for stopping by, and if you enjoyed this video, point those crosshairs to the like button down below, and make sure to stay tuned for part 2, coming later this week. See you then.